The Legacy Series. It should be a good race here. Good field. Super Trucks, you'll be next. Super Trucks, you'll be next. Be ready to go. Super Trucks, you'll be next. Ethan Elder. Endon Mendenhall leading them out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Underway as they go down into turn 1 and 2. You see the 47 car off pace. That looks like Luke Fisher as the battle continues down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4. And right now, Endon Mendenhall looks like he's going to lead lap number 1 in the 24 car. See the field working through there. Everybody right now kind of settled in. There you see the leaders going out of the frame. And then it's a little bit further back. Back for 6th, Bobby Maris in the 01 and Weston Freeman in the 5. Again, they're battling for the 6th spot. These cars with 4-cylinder engines, and as we said, the 29th season for the Allison Legacy Series. Florence Speedway really had a big part of bringing this series back and helping build up the car count. It's built up nicely, as you can see here today. Good field of cars, 13 taking the green flag. We continue to watch this battle back 6th. In the 01 of Bobby Mayer, the 5 of Weston Freeman. Now Freeman going to get a look down the inside. And Freeman right up on that rear bumper now. He'll look down the inside. Gave a little bump there in turn 2. And Freeman will take the 6th spot. Bobby Mayer's the 01, drop back to 7th. Up front, the Endon Mendenhall, Ethan Elder continue to be your leaders. Right now, looking at the race for 4th, Laney Gray in the 84 car there. And then the 44, Kyle Seiler, just in front of them, Caleb Harris in the 28 car. Harris in the 28 machine now, being closed in on there by the 84 of Delaney Gray. Right now, this battle about 4 seconds back behind the leader. That's the Endon Mendenhall. Now Gray going to look down the inside. 28 of Caleb Harris, though, got a good run that time out of turn 2. And Weston Freeman in that 5 car back at 6 going to make this a 4 car battle for 3rd. Bottom of the screen, that's where you see the 4 machine. That's Endon Mendenhall. He was able to get jumped over the pole sitter. Caleb Harris at the start, and he's actually pulled out to a lead now. Just over 2nd. That's Mendenhall down the bottom. Up top, there's that battle for 3rd continuing. Gray in that 84 car looks maybe to be a little bit better than Caleb Harris in the corners, but definitely makes up the ground there. Harris has been able to make it up on the straightaway. That 28 car flew a little hard that time in turn 4. He is not going to be able to hold on to that challenge, so Delaney Gray will go to 3rd in the 84. Caleb Harris back to 4th. You got Kyle Seiler and Weston Freeman. Now they've got to work around the lap machine. That's 23 of Eric Miller. Eric Miller doing a good job inside the way of the faster cars. Work out to the outside. through some more lap traffic, putting a lap on. Looks like Riley Campbell in the 55. All right, race for fourth here. Al Soller up to the outside. Going to open up that inside for Weston Freeman in the 5, so he thinks better of it. Gets back in line. Right now, Hamlin just going away here just past halfway in the Allison Legacy car for the 28 of Caleb Harris. This group has lost contact with Delaney Gray, the 84 in third. Here they come. They work through turns 3 and 4. Good tight look at them there as they work around the inside of the racetrack. Now back to turn 1. These cars with these 4-cylinder engines really important to keep up momentum. Now I think that's what happened to Caleb Harris when he lost third in 28. Car pushed up so high on turn 4, he had to get out of gas. That's really costly with these 4-cylinder Ford engines. Now Weston Freeman in the 5 car trying to get up there. Looks like the last couple of laps, Kyle Tyler in the 44 is having trouble keeping that car down on the bottom. That opens up the inside lane here for Freeman, and Freeman will move up into 5th. He's made a couple of passes here today. He's just set his sights now on the 28 of Caleb Harris, and he's caught right up to him just like that here with 7 laps to go. Again, Harris up the racetrack, has to get out the gas a little bit. Opens up the inside for Weston Freeman. Freeman will easily clear Harris and move up to 4th. Meanwhile, down the bottom, that's where you see the leader, Andon Mendenhall, in the 24 car right now working into some lap traffic. They've got a 4-second lead right now over Ethan Elder in second. And then it's 4 more seconds back to Delaney Gray in third. Here comes that battle now for 5th. Al Fowler. A couple of cars here struggling a little bit with their handling. Caleb Harris trying to keep that 28 car on the bottom and not let anybody else get down to his inside. But here comes Soller. Couldn't quite get there in the 44. As his car pushed up just as Caleb Harris is. Whoa, and Soller gets real loose there. Turns 3 and 4. Goes way up the racetrack. Boy, that's a good job to keep it out of the wall, but that's going to cost the 44 a ton of ground, but much better than the alternative. There's that 60 car, Chris Florence, that Mark Martin Winn-Dixie throwback scheme. And Mark Martin had so much success in the Xfinity Series now, driving a car that looked like that. Here's Andon Mendenhall, no problem. As Andon works through turns 1 and 2 now with just 2 laps to go. Here comes Mendenhall out of turn number 4. White flag will be displayed as he leads back into turn 1. And Mendenhall, no threat from behind, no lap cars in front. As he works around Soller's machine, here he comes. Checkered flag is out. And Andon Mendenhall going to take the win here for the Allison Legacy Series. Ethan Elder will finish in second. Delaney Gray third. Weston Freeman will finish